It's because you aren't immersing yourself, you guys. Let me explain. To be immersed in a language means to be completely surrounded by it. When you're surrounded by the language in every way, you'll actually be able to learn the language no matter where you are. But if you aren't simulating the English experience, you won't learn. So, let's fix that. Today, I will teach you all of the ways to actually immerse yourself in English from home. Make it fun, and all of the tips and tricks you'll need to actually be successful at learning English right from home. You may even be surprised by how easy it is. Play video games in English. You heard me. If you play video games, or even if you don't but would like to try, this is the perfect excuse to use to play them. RPGs and MMORPGs are great ways to practice English reading, listening, and yes, even speaking. Some of the most popular RPGs for English learning are Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda, and Dragon Quest. MMORPGs add even more to the experience by involving a huge community of online players. One of the most famous is World of Warcraft. You can simply create a character and complete quests to play the game. Many people have even gotten to a B2 plus level fluency just by playing video games. I am telling you guys, this works. Watch American or British TV shows. If I am being completely honest with you guys, visuals must be a big part of your home-based immersion process. Seeing all that you're learning used in real life is critical to becoming fluent in any language. It's authentic, it's real life, and it's really entertaining as well.
I hate that you have so many coasters. Why?
Well, it's actually kind of a funny story.
Yeah? You're just coasting through life? Coaster.
You can find various English TV shows and movies on platforms like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and more. I recommend you challenge yourself and watch an English show that you've seen before without the subtitles. This way, it really is full immersion. And you won't be as confused because you'll know the plot already. I know this may sound like a lot, but you don't need to understand much right now. This is just about fully immersing yourself in the language. And as time goes on and you learn more, you'll gradually understand more of the English that presents itself in these TV shows and movies. This way, it's easier to relate what you're learning to real life. Keep a journal in English. I know writing in journals may not be your thing, but it's the best way to practice your writing from home. And the best thing is, you can write about whatever you want. Your day, your opinions, places you want to travel, it's all up to you. By writing like this, you'll be able to figure out which vocabulary words you don't know and which grammar structures you need to work on. I did this when I was studying Korean in the past, and it was so helpful. It really helped me know which words I personally needed to know and all the grammar I needed to practice. Writing in a journal can help you know essential vocabulary that you use every day. Change the setting of your devices, all of them, to English. Look, I know this sounds crazy if you aren't very advanced in English, but this is one of the easiest ways to immerse yourself in the language. I mean, just think about it. How long are you on your phone, laptop, and iPad every day? If you're like me and spend literal hours on your devices every day, this is time that you can also spend immersing yourself in English all at the same time. Just go to the language setting of your devices and change them to display in English. The same goes for all your social media accounts. Even though this might become very annoying very quickly at the beginning, it almost forces you to learn vocabulary that you use every day online. Just use Google Translate or another translate app until you have everything memorized, and then you'll be good. And most importantly, immersed in the language. If you're finding this video useful so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up to let us know. Get English video lessons with FluentU. When you're not in America or England surrounded by English speakers, but you still want to be immersed in the language, FluentU is kind of the best. FluentU essentially takes real-life videos and turns them into learning experiences for you. And I mean all the real-life videos. It's got everything from music videos, shows, commercials, and even inspirational speeches. All the things that were made for natives turned into language learning lessons for you, with all the tools you'll need. Transcription, real-life translation, context, quizzes, games, as in-depth or simple as you're feeling any given day. Textbooks won't cut it. It's not real English, it's paper English, without the updates and without the idioms. FluentU fixes this by using real-life English that's actually used on the streets and between actual human beings. But don't just believe me. Test it for yourself for free. 2 weeks on us. But if you do love it, you've got to come back and tell me. Read books in English. Choose books that you're interested in. A classic book to read is Harry Potter. And if you're familiar with the movies or have read the books in your native language, even better. You can reread Harry Potter in English and see how much you understand. And don't just read the books. While reading, you can highlight all of the words you don't know and then translate them all together on a translate app at the same time. It works wonders. Cook and eat American food and celebrate American holidays. This is one of my favorite ways to immerse yourself in English from home. I mean, it involves food. Let me show you how this works. For example, if you make American food, try reading the English labels on each individual packet. You can even challenge yourself to follow directions entirely in English and see how it turns out. If you want to take it one step further, follow recipes in English. Thanks to the internet, there are tons of YouTube videos and blog posts littered with all sorts of English recipes. Try following the instructions in full-on English. And if you want to have even more fun, celebrate American holidays at home with all the food and recipes that go along with it. Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving are well-known examples, and they all include food. It's a lot of fun and very much English immersion.
She's gonna laugh.
Talk to yourself in English. Okay, you might look crazy, but this is very important to becoming fluent in English. When I first learned Korean, I studied it a ton by watching K-dramas, studying through a lot of textbooks, and listening to a lot of Korean audio. But I never spoke Korean. Even though I could read, write, and listen very well in Korean, I couldn't speak it. Speaking practice cannot be neglected. Okay? You need to speak. So why not speak to yourself? I mean, even movie characters do it.
Mother would be so furious. But that's okay. I mean, what she doesn't know won't kill her, right? right?
When I started speaking to myself in Korean, it helped me so much. What I have found helps even more though is to record yourself speaking. This way, you can see how you really sound in English, your accent, pronunciation, etc. And then you can compare yourselves to actors in TV shows or movies and adjust your speaking pronunciation accordingly. You'll be surprised by how much it helps. Get a tandem partner, aka language exchange. Language exchange is an important element of language immersion from home because you need someone to practice your speaking skills with. And what's even better is that exchange apps make it a whole lot more convenient to do so. There's nothing like talking to a native speaker right on your phone and taking notes from someone who knows English. They can give you immediate feedback and check if you're pronouncing words right. And if you have any questions about the language, you can simply ask the person that you're talking to and get an immediate answer. I know it might seem scary to talk to a stranger in English, but apps like HelloTalk, Bilingual, Hi Native, and Tandem make it so easy to find a language exchange partner. HelloTalk even has a feature that helps with translation. So if you're ever lost or confused in the language, that's okay. The translation will help you out. And if you're worried about finding topics to talk about, Bilingual has a smart chat feature that actually gives you suggestions about what to talk about, which is great if you feel a little bit awkward. And Tandem is cool because it's set up kind of like a social media platform where you can visit profiles and follow people. So get an app that you feel suits you, find a tandem partner, and have fun practicing and learning English. Surround yourself with English audio. You can do this a number of different ways. First, English music. Listening to music works wonders with your English pronunciation. There's just something about listening to music in your target language that really helps your mind get a grasp of how things are spoken in that language. When I was learning Korean, I listened to K-pop all the time. My pronunciation started off terribly, but after hours of listening to K-pop and watching K-dramas, my pronunciation was amazing, just naturally. You can find tons of music in English through apps like Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon. My personal favorite is Spotify though. Another great thing about Spotify in general is that they have podcasts too, which is another amazing way to incorporate English into your life. If you type English podcast into the search bar, there are various podcasts all about English learning. But if you're interested in something else, there is most likely a podcast for that. Like true crime? Check out Crime Junkie. Love talking about love? Check out Modern Love. Interested in learning about new things? Check out the podcast Stuff You Should Know. Find an English podcast that works for you and give it a listen. If you want to review everything we talked about in this video, be sure to check out the free FluentU PDF for you in the description box below. Now that you're all equipped with the best ways to learn English from home, you are ready to jump into this video right over there. It's going to help you know how to sound funny in English, which is a lot simpler than you might think. Go check it out for yourself.